Kindie Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindie crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindie Rockstars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindie Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindie Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Joining me today is Mandy Morris from Music with Mandy. Mandy, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You got it. So tell us about yourself and how you got into Kindie music.
So I am a jazz vocalist and children's entertainer and an arts educator here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And I brought my love of working with children together with my love of jazz, and Music with Mandy was born.
Yeah, no, I could definitely tell. I listened to your songs and I could tell the jazz influence. I was going to ask you about that. That's sort of a unique sound from many of the people I've interviewed.
Yeah, I studied jazz at Grant MacEwan College or Grant MacEwan University, and I just fell in love with the art form. The city I grew up in is Medicine Hat, and they have one of the best jazz festivals, in my opinion. So I spent my childhood going and taking in those live music experiences, and the genre really speaks to me, and I just love swinging.
So what's the Kindie scene like there in Calgary?
It's a really tight-knit group of artists. We like to work together when we can. We try to support each other in any projects that we have going on. And there's some really great opportunities for performances when they're allowed, of course.
And so have you been out and about performing live in Calgary or elsewhere in Canada or any other part of the world?
This summer, I've been very lucky to be able to perform live in Calgary. I worked with some incredible drag performers actually this summer to do a Drag for Kids show featuring some of the music from my new album that's coming out in October.
Very good. So one of the questions that, because I'm curious about how everybody handled the lockdown, but how did you handle that? Did you have things scheduled that you had to cancel? And then how did you transition during that period?
Well, the music we're going to hear today was supposed to be recorded on March 16th, 2020. So we had to cancel the recording the day before, which was a really difficult choice because I actually had 5 young vocalists who were going to be featured on this album. And they had been rehearsing for 3 months to get ready for this performance. So this recording. So it was pretty heartbreaking to have to cancel. And then when we finally were able to go back into the studio, it was August and things were still working to keep everything as distant as possible and not singing together basically at all. So they weren't able to come into the studio the way we had imagined. So we kind of rewrote some of the music. We rearranged some stuff. We wrote some new songs and kind of transitioned the direction of the album, which I'm really, really happy with how it turned out. I think that it really reflects the time and really starts to tap into those self-care practices that we had to establish during lockdown. And now I just have a lot more content, so I have a whole other album ready to go.
Excellent. All right. Are you ready to get into the songs?
Sure.
This episode's song is called Join My Band. So Mandy, tell me what inspired this song.
I was at a program called Artist Entrepreneur West, which is hosted at the National Music Centre here in Calgary, and it is presented by Canada's Music Incubator. And I'm the first children's artist that has ever taken part in that program. And it supports artists as they develop the business side of their careers, but it also connects them with other artists and producers and that sort of thing to develop their craft. So one day I got to spend the whole day with producer Spencer Cheen, and we ended up talking about my music, talking about the things I wanted to do with my music. And the day ended with him and I working together to create a tune. So he used a bunch of different sounds and created this really cool blues kind of hip, exciting arrangement that I then created lyrics and melody for within all of like an hour or two. And then we took that and we put it in the Music with Mandy realm with live instruments. And we worked with my co-producer, Cody Hutchinson, and Spencer Cheen worked together with me to create this arrangement of this tune that's all about just singing, dancing, playing, stomping, clapping along together and creating music together.
Yeah, I like how it kind of puts the idea out there that anyone can be a part of your band. Just grab something and play.
Totally. That's all it takes. And I often have people come to me because I am a voice instructor and a music instructor, and they're like, can I sing? And the truth is everyone can sing. And that's the beauty of music, is everyone can do it at their own level in a way that's comfortable for them. And maybe your way of joining a band is just tapping your toes. And that's just a beautiful way to be together, whether you're playing an instrument or tapping your toes.
All right, very good. All right, well, let's play the song. Here is Join My Band by Music with Mandy.
My heartbeat is groovy as can be, and its pulse, it inspires me. Maybe I should start a band with some of my friends. All we need are instruments and then we can jam. Join my band, anybody can. Grab what you have and play along, following my lead. Your feet are for stomping to the beat. Down the hall or bounding up the street. One foot then the other on a loop that's on repeat. You can even jump along to make the beat complete. Join my band, anybody can. Grab what you have and play along, following my lead. Maybe you can play clarinet, a saxophone, or even a cornet. But if you don't have one of those, can you make a toot? You can use your nose, your lips, or a kazoo. Join my band, anybody can. Grab what you have and play along, following my lead. Join my band, anybody can. Grab what you have and play along, following my lead. Use your hands to clap along with me, to the rhythm or to the beat. Anyone can jam along, no matter where they are. You can sing or clap a drum or play the air guitar. Join my band, anybody can. Grab what you have and play along, following my lead. Following my lead. Join my band. Join my band.
All right. So, Mandy, tell everyone where they can stream and download that song and where they can find you on social media.
You can follow me on Instagram at Music with Mandy and on Facebook. You can listen to all of my music at Music with Mandy on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, and anywhere you listen to music.
Excellent. Well, Mandy, thank you so much for doing the show. It's been great talking to you.
It's been so great talking to you. Thank you so much for having me.